Hi there, it's Lisa Balachi St. Romain here on our third Sunday of Lent, Cycle B, and our first reading is humongo, very long. Don't be scared of it, okay? If it's yours, the temptation might be to rush through it because you're going to be up there for quite a while. Don't do it. Don't rush. The only way to read this is to take it slowly because this these commandments would have been delivered slowly and deliberately. Think about when you want to correct someone or advise someone, you look at them directly and go slowly and intensely, right? Just had someone talk to me that way this last week, and it was, the eye contact is very direct, and the intensity, the body leans forward, and there's a lot of intensity in the voice, and so that's how we should um, as we read this, because God is deliberate and serious, right? So, how can you do that with this very long reading? Just know you're going to be there for a while and take it in fragments. So, I often will say, look at the book and collect the next phrase, and then look at the people, right? And so, that's what I want you to do this time, pretty much with every single line. And if you need to use your fingers to move line by line, then go ahead, okay? How can we do that? So in our parish, I ask people to hold the book. It's not this big. Hold with one hand, and then I use actually my thumb on the side of the other hand to keep my place. When I'm over on this side, I will use this thumb to go down. All right, so, and those who are reading, I ask you to tilt up the book at least, or hold it, right? What could be happening back here where this marker is? Something else. Okay, there we go. All right, so a reading from the book of Exodus. They have no idea what they're in for. In those days, God delivered all these commandments. I, the Lord, am your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, that place of slavery. So do you see how I am taking a section, right? You shall not have other gods besides me. You shall not carve idols for yourselves in the shape of anything in the sky above, or on the earth below, or in the waters beneath the earth. So he's delineating, don't make anything into an idol, right? You shall not bow down before them or worship them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God. Now, your Lector workbook makes a difference, clarifies. Jealousy means God protects the chosen people as a rightful possession. Envy, by contrast, would amount to God desiring someone or something that rightly belongs to another. This is impossible since the whole creation was made by God. So when we say, don't be afraid to say, I am a jealous God, okay? Inflicting punishment for their father's wickedness on the children of those who hate me, down to the third and fourth generations. This may seem harsh, but you know that's true when someone is caught up in some kind of setting God to the side. I think of ACOA, so things that trickle down through generations, right? But bestowing mercy down to the 1,000th generation. Look at the difference. So the correction, third and fourth, mercy to the 1,000th. On the children of those who love me and keep my commandments. So there's a softness and an excitement that should come into your voice at that time. So that was all one. We have a long way to go, but that's okay. Take your time. You're still there. People are looking at you, and if you're making eye contact, they're staying with you, okay? So after the children of those who love me, excuse me, and keep my commandments, a pause, make a pause. And then, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. For the Lord will not leave unpunished the one who takes his name in vain. Okay, that's number 2, long pause. Remember to keep holy the Sabbath day. 6 days you may labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. We're coming up here. No work may be done then, either by you or your son or your daughter, or your male or female slave, or your beast, or by the alien who lives with you, the immigrant. In 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them. But on the 7th day he rested. This is why the Lord has blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. Okay, so still trying to break it up into parts of the line and make great eye contact every single line. We're at number 4. Honor your father and your mother, that you may have a long life in the land which the Lord your God is giving you. You shall not kill. Pause. You shall not commit adultery. Pause again, because each one of these doesn't have the paragraphs of those first ones, but they should get their space. You shall not steal. Come back and look at your book for a pause, okay? You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. There's the envy. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, nor his male or female slave, nor his ox or ass, nor anything else that belongs to him. Long pause. The word of the Lord. Be just as strong in the word of the Lord as you are with all of this reading. What a long reading. Take your time. God has blessed us with these commandments, so take your time and give them their due. God bless.